Well, speaking about adventures, we're about to delve into a beautiful Father's Day adventure in particular for all your fathers and father figures out there. We're going to warm you up this coming Sunday with something so delicious. You've heard of a bread pudding. Have you heard of a berry croissant bread pudding? I don't think so, but Chef Clem always comes through and he shows us what is possible. Chef Clem, thank you for being here. Please guide me because I'm so lost.
The possibilities are endless.
They're endless.
Okay, so Woolies have come through
Yeah.
and they know people like to start their morning off with a sweet little treat, okay?
So
what they've done is they've taken the croissants that you get at the bakery counter and taken it down to a new everyday lower price.
Okay.
So the plain croissant is now $14.99. Chocolate,
steal.
I know, chocolate and almond
Yeah.
is now coming in at $16.99.
Wow.
And these are freshly baked. Oh, butter is what you smell, the first thing. It's as you walk through the
Everything's
bakery
better
counter.
with butter.
You know, as you walk to the bakery counter section, you know when the croissants are baking.
Yes.
Because all you get is this perfume of butter. It is so delicious. But let me take you through. People
Yes,
actually haven't seen the inside of the chocolate and the almond croissant. So we're going to
Tell
do
me
that
we're
today.
breaking one open
Oh,
today.
absolutely. So I'm going to give you a chocolate one. You can kind of see that's the one that's dotted with the chocolate on the top.
Delicious.
I'm going to grab an almond one.
Ooh.
So let's get a close-up of that. You can break into it.
Can
So,
I?
We've got chocolate on the top. And in the inside, we've got this beautiful chocolate paste.
I did not expect that.
And it is so much chocolate paste. If you actually like have a look at it, it is decadent. Decadent.
I kind of
okay?
want a bite now.
You can have a bite. Then the almond one's got obviously almonds on the top, and it's a bit tricky to see because of the color being similar, but they've piped the almond paste on the inside.
That is so good.
It is so magical. It is so magical. And like,
Let me get a bite of that too. I'm kidding.
you know what?
I'm
Absolutely.
kidding.
Go for
No.
it. You can grab this off.
No, stop.
Have a taste. Have a
Stomp
taste.
it, stomp it. Okay, I will.
There we go.
Cheers.
This is emotional eating, and I love the fact that we're starting the day off with a French pastry. It is so fancy.
Oui,
It is-
oui.
Oui, oui. It is so delicious. What we do is I always buy extra for the sake that I know, like, I'm going to turn the rest into something really, really
Right.
amazing. And it is really, really amazing. So let me show you what we do. I don't even use a knife.
Okay.
I feel like the knife is too hard right now.
Okay.
So in our bowl, we're going to go with some milk. We're going to add some cream. Essentially, what we're making is like a royale or a quick style custard.
Okay.
For the bread pudding we're making. Cream goes in.
Right.
Eggs, can you crack in
There are
3
eggs.
eggs for me?
3 eggs.
I'm gonna add a
Don't
little-
judge my cracking. I know that you can do it one hand.
No judging. I'm gonna go a little bit of caster sugar while you're doing that.
The whole egg. I should have asked before I dropped that in.
Yes, the whole egg. Minus the shell. There we
Okay,
go.
no shells, no shells.
So we don't need to sweeten this mixture too much because we've got some delicious flavor running through the croissant already,
Yes, we
but a
do.
little bit does help. Along with the sweetness, we just want a little bit of salt always.
Okay.
I think a little more than that. And then vanilla. You can add vanilla.
Okay, where's the vanilla?
It's right in front of you over
that's
there.
vanilla? Okay.
Here's the thing about vanilla. Recipes like to say, or usually say, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm changing that now.
good.
I'm not doing the 1 teaspoon thing anymore.
Oh.
We're going 2 as a minimum. You really want to get that vanilla flavor coming
thick.
through. And you're using the paste, so it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Boom.
How much?
1 more. Boom. Okay, good.
Ooh.
There we go. Pardon, you want to taste that vanilla, you want to see that vanilla, and that's how you're
Okay.
gonna do it. So, eggs in. Can you give it a mix?
I can. Can I move our bitten croissants
Let me
over?
do that for you. Into the
Thank
bin. Is this the bin?
Don't throw our croissants
It's the
away.
bin. Like I got that right. Okay, mix, mix, mix. While you're doing that, I'm gonna not even like I said, I'm not gonna no knife. We're just gonna kind of tear it as soon as the eggs are broken
Okay, now
up.
the eggs are not broken. Let me get
No, you-
real, yeah. Okay.
You do your thing. So again, we're using I'd say the leftover croissants.
Okay.
Because as they dry out slightly,
Yeah.
they absorb this mixture so much better.
Oh, nice. So it's like stale bread, but stale croissants.
Right, there we go.
Okay.
Can I drop?
Yes,
so
you
now we're just
can.
gonna grab and we're just gonna tear. And I
Wow.
think don't cut it because you want to get these irregular shapes and
And
sizes.
chunks as well.
And it just creates texture. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna just break it, and then I'm gonna ask you if you've got a silicone spatula on the side.
I
if You
do.
can kind of just gently work it through the custard, make sure all that almond croissant soaks up all the liquid.
Okay.
Once it does, I put this aside for half an hour
Okay.
to really give it a chance to absorb all that custard.
Wow. I'm a little bit hesitant when it comes to bread pudding. I think because I'm thinking about bread and
Yeah.
I don't. But a croissant bread pudding.
Because it's
I
already in
will
that
eat
category, isn't
exactly.
it? There we go.
Yum.
So now, we're gonna imagine that we have let this soak for about half an hour and really soaked up. You'll see all that custard disappears completely, gone. So now we're gonna tip it into our bowl.
Okay.
And please, that resting part of like letting the croissant absorb all that custard is probably the most important part of the recipe. So do that at home. And then what we're gonna do to add a little bit of
It already
texture.
looks good.
It really looks good. We're going to add some brown sugar. You can do caster sugar as well. Just, it's going to add some crunch to the top as it bakes. For the strawberries, I'm going to run through it very quickly what we've done, because berries are here and they are in season.
Okay, so we're not throwing them in whole?
No. But I mean, not to say you can't if you want to. You could.
Okay.
But we're not going to do that, though. Berries are in season. So what I've got is I've got some strawberries. I've added some brown sugar. And it's weird. Smell that?
Delicious.
Yeah, it smells like strawberries times 10. And I think as soon as you as soon as you add the sugar to it, you start drawing out moisture, but you also start drawing out that scent and that aroma.
Oh, it's delicious.
So let that sit in the sugar for about 10 minutes. A little bit of lemon juice goes in.
There we go.
It's fine. No one's. It's fine. There we go.
No.
We won't waste that. Lemon juice goes in just to cut through that beautiful sweet flavor of the strawberries.
Okay.
You're going to cook it down. It's going to become almost like a jam. Okay. Here's one we made with blueberries and strawberries. When your beautiful bread pudding comes out the oven, that's when you dot it.
Okay.
So dot it with this beautiful berry sauce.
Oh, it's thick too.
It's so thick. Because then we kind of take in boxes. Then we got like a bit of bread, a bit of egg, right? A bit of cream, and we got some fruit. It's a healthy breakfast.
It's healthy, okay? It's healthy.
It's not, but it's healthy for your soul. And that's what's most important. There we go. It's so delicious. It's so amazing. You got this beautiful, beautiful flavor from the butteriness. It still comes.
You just kind of.
Someone dot it now while it's not even baked. Let's see what happens. Let's see the end result. I'm curious. So it's full of flavor. Your house is going to smell amazing as you're baking this.
Yes.
That almond paste that's on the inside mixes with the custard.
Beautiful.
And it just becomes so decadent. It's quick and easy to make. And I kind of feel like it's nice to do like with the whole family, because there's not a lot of hot things or knives around. So it's a fun one to get everybody into the kitchen.
And you eat it warm, right?
I do like eating it warm, but room temperature is also perfectly fine.
Okay.
To be honest with you, if it's 11 o'clock Sunday evening and this is cold from the fridge, it's going to be banging.
We're going in. Well, listen, you can get this full recipe on expressoshow.com. Chef Clem, thank you for joining us. I did have a question, though. You spoke about the bread pudding. What if, hear me out, you use the croissants but made like a French toast?
Yes.
Can you do that?
You can absolutely use that same custard to make it. If you want to see the full video, go to Carissa's Instagram. She's going to be posting that video soon.
Yes, I will.
Amazing idea. Amazing idea.
Thank you. If Chef Clem says so, then I'm absolutely happy to do it. Absolutely great. Thank you, Chef Clem. I'm going to delve right into it.
And you and friends. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't want to share. No.
Yolani here for the health food. I heard it was healthy for the soul, and then she was like, ooh, mine, dibs. But before we get a performance, we thought, let's just warm up the soul, warm up the belly, and hopefully we can all take one of these.
Absolutely.
Go?
So you want a croissant or you want to taste our bake?
What would you like, Yolani?
What would you recommend?
I would recommend the almond croissant, because I've got something to say about the almond croissant, right?
Okay.
If you do dust your almond croissant, this is public service announcement, and you eat it, and it's dusted with icing sugar, do not inhale before you bite. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Also, when you're on camera, just know that. Do not inhale before you bite. You're gonna get a...
Great advice for like a first date, because you imagine your partner being just blown away by you.
Literally. So that's a good one to test. And then also, when you do, if it's office vibes, you know, you're going to the office and you're having your croissant, take a step back and then go in. Icing sugar before your meeting? No.
No, so it's like eating a pie in the car and the crumbles are just going crazy.
Not allowed. Not allowed at all.
It's right over here. You can go for that. That's the almond one. Raul, I think you should try our delicious bake.
I see Yolani's trying to be so polite and just taking a small piece. I know you. I think she learned from me earlier. I couldn't even speak of. Well, you can tuck into that. I know you've got a great performance coming through from Zanzi, so I'm not going to ask you to speak, because the look on your face is giving it all away. It's a big yay. So Chef Clem, Carissa, well done. You've clearly entertained our entertainer for the day, so I'm so grateful for that. And you, Zanzi, get entertainment just after this. So don't go anywhere. More performances, of course. Get this recipe if you haven't already. And let's wait around, because the good stuff is about to happen in just a bit. Can't wait.
Taste it.
Oh, you can make my